Hey guys, my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer48. Subscribe, like, share, and comment if you like my videos. It's so embarrassing, man. There's fat women that come out doing videos and they make like 200,000 views, and I can't even get one view. That is my life. That is the life of a Christian. Christians are not, and this is not a Christian channel, so don't take off. Nobody's here anyway, so. We are set up in life to be nothing, and hopefully in heaven we get what we want, riches and all that. And you guys are atheists, that's fine. Please welcome here. We're here to tackle depression. No, I'm not doing a lot of tackling because nobody wants to show up to my live stream. Nobody wants to help. I guess nobody has depression. I brought some movies so we can same old movies doing the same old thing. Thing is, see if Alex shows up, my number one fan. I'm not gonna eat in here. I don't care. Nobody shows up anyways. Another depressing day. I know. Why am I existing? I'm still here. I'm still fighting for I don't even know what. I asked God to give me the happiness and a woman, good woman. And where's He give me scammers? How are you guys doing? Let's see if Dell shows up. I'm gonna get some mucus going on because I'm eating. Gross, right? Let's see. Let me text this person real quick. Well, at least I made one friend, but I thought I lost her today because I couldn't find her on Facebook anymore. I thought she blocked me. Single mom. That's all the world is, single moms. I have no children. I think that's a good thing. I don't know. In the long run, it was a good thing for us. So it was the right decision, but not even a decision. I could have got kids. I might have kids out there somewhere. Hope not. I don't want to pay child support. Nobody ever comes in here and talks about depression. I am surprised. I'm shocked because I know millions of people have to deal with depression. You don't have kids. You're a single parent. You have depression. Come on in here. Depression affects everybody. Come on down to The Price is Right. I think I lost part of a tooth today. No, not good. I don't know from what tooth. I would have think I've been in my front teeth. Who wants to talk about depression? She answered me, I think. No weather. Getting better. She's a person. She likes to go hiking. And see if she's single. You never told me you were taken or single. Just want to know. So I can know you better. I might give her some more info about me. That's what I need to put on my. I think on this channel, dating, family, and friends. Is the females like for you to tell them stuff. I'm pretty sure they don't ask. They don't mind answering some questions, but they want you to give all the info. After the live stream, I gotta go eat something. Come on, depressed people, get in here. I want to hear. You can't tell me that nobody cares about your depression. Probably laughing because of the insanity of all the depression I feel all the time. When I feel like crying, I can't even cry. I already wasted all my tears. I can't speak for you, but my life sucks. I put on several depressed live streams and nobody wants to get in here. No, today we're gonna go over some movies. I'm gonna do a movie review. I'm gonna work on it. I don't know, do it tonight, but on Urban Cowboy, I probably won't do it tonight. I want it to be good. I like that one. It's so good, but it's bad for me. Mm-hmm. She's answering me back. Wow. That root beer. Who cares? Nobody's in here. I'm not gonna get any views today. Dell didn't get in here, so I don't think anybody's gonna get in here. Um, yeah, I think I don't even know why I told her about I'm single. She has a granddaughter. She's a grandma. I'm single and I have no children. Well, at least I have someone to talk to. I'm single and I have no children. Anybody watching by some miracle, can you please push that like button? I don't think anybody's in here, no. I'm not surprised. The world shuts itself to me. Um, hmm, too bad I don't do things. I don't know. I don't know. Do I really need a woman in my life? Mm-mm-mm. At least you have. I didn't go to church today. Let's go to our first movie. We got Fast and the Furious. Vin Diesel. Well, it has their names right here. Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Michelle Rodriguez, Joanna Brewster. Did I name Joanna Brewster? Which one's this one? And it's with the one with that cowboy driver. I really don't remember. I mean, I do remember, but I remember there's a really cool party. Of course, that parties are fast cars, beautiful women. Then there's a guy that's golfing or something like that. Let's see which. Wow, she says she has depression. I thought I have depression too. Underworld is about vampires and lichens, actually called werewolves too. There's a big battle between them. That's a girl that she's a vampire and she's gonna battle some werewolves, but she's gonna find out that a lot of the bosses from the vampires are actually bad, and I don't remember, but they don't have good intentions. She's gonna battle vampires and she's gonna start liking lichens more, the werewolves. Is that she throws these things, some two things that hit his werewolf. It's really cool. I might watch this soon. I think there's even a guy that's half vampire, half werewolf. Let's see what she has to say. She's typing. Mm, hmm. Let's go back to this. The guy, there's like a vampire elder. He comes out in Hot Fuzz, and he comes out also in Shaun of the Dead. Let's see what she's saying. This may be one of the first time I'm doing a live stream while I'm texting. Mm, I'm gonna tell her we have similarities and differences in depression. I too take a Christian stance in depression. God puts us in this is mine. So I my Christian stance on depression is I feel it's trials and tribulations and it's really hard because it's boring, annoying. She's getting comfortable talking to me. That's good. Well, she's living a hard life. I can't some of the stuff she's saying is personal, but yeah, maybe I can help her. I need purpose to be here in life. We're already in 24 minutes, and I'm sorry I bored you because I know I've been chatting with her and stuff. Just talking about depression, I think it helps a little bit. There are some people that will slam the door in your face if you have depression. You want to talk about stuff that happened to me one time. It sounds very stupid, but I'm vulnerable ago, a long time ago, 20 years ago. I was meeting a single and talking about my life, and she shut the door. Didn't want to hear it. So screw her. She's a dumb idiot. You're supposed to at least. I'm not saying people have to help solve your problems, but they can at least listen to you. They're a good person. They don't want to hear anything you say. They're usually a bad person, and they're usually scum. Then yeah, I shouldn't be talking. She was a stranger in a way. I shouldn't. But I give people the benefit of the doubt. I really need someone to talk to. I don't have anybody else. I don't trust family members because family members, if you don't get along with them, which I don't, they will just judge you, and that's all they will do. So I felt I had to be there for my sis and bro. Wow, I have somebody here. Here, hey man, come chat with me. Dell, is it Dell or Alex, or are you somebody new? Hey, come chat with me. If you have something to say about depression, I'm all ears. I'm here to listen to you. There's nobody really. You'll probably scare you away and say there's nobody here, but I'm going over some movies and I'm chatting with somebody. I do whatever I want because there's nobody in here. But come talk to me. I'll be your. I don't want to say. Sounds lame, but it's like we could probably be friends and stuff. Come talk to me about depression. Depression. I'm like the only one of the YouTubers that wants to listen to what you have to say. So she's typing right now. So I got grand. Hey Dale, what's up? How you been, man? I'm just chatting with this girl, just to hang out. Hopefully, when you come in, people will come in after you. She just had a hard life. How are you feeling today, Dale? Do you all agree that life is hard? I would. Dale says he doesn't. He's okay. He just woke up. Dale, have you seen this movie? It's about vampires, underworld. And it's about werewolves too. They call the werewolves lichens. I'm gonna tell her. I hope you find peace in your life, right, Dale? What are you gonna do today, Dale? Play video games? Get the PlayStation Plus so we can play Borderlands. You like the new Sharky over here? I've been playing Borderlands 2. When are you gonna get, hey, Dodell, when are you gonna get Borderlands, when are you gonna get the PlayStation Plus so we can play, man? We haven't, you and I have not played Borderlands 2 in a long time. Let me know when you get the PlayStation Plus, okay? So, and I hope you're gonna play with me. We're gonna play the Borderlands 2, man. I've been playing Borderlands 2 for 5 years. I'm sure Dale has played Borderlands 2 even more than that. Life is hard. Already got plus. All right, cool. Let's see. We have two people in here. If you want to talk about depression, come on in. We have three people in here. If you guys are watching, I'm actually talking with somebody that has depression. I don't think they'll mind because I'm not revealing their name or anything. We're here to talk about movies too. Anybody in the chat wants to come and talk about depression, come on in. I haven't had three people here in a long time. Come and talk. I will hear your story. I will hear you out. Whatever you want to say about depression. You want to talk about a movie, we'll talk about anything. What? You're gonna run out next week? Hmm. Let's see when we can play, man. Let's talk depression. Serious guys, come on in. If I'm talking about a movie, whatever, you could come on down and we will talk about it. Chocolate bar. Hey, how did you change your thing, Dale? Yeah, if I'm talking about a movie review, I will stop and we'll talk about depression. That's what I'm here for. I just went over Underworld. It's a vampire. It's a vampire movie. Right now, I'm gonna go over Gran Torino. You must. Dale said next week. Run out plus sadly. Well, we gotta play soon before you run out. Yeah, she's telling me heavy stuff, man. Look, how do you like my dinosaur? Gran Torino, starring Clint Eastwood. He deals with some neighbors that are, I don't know, what are they? They're like Chinese or Vietnamese or something. There you guys. And if you guys get a chance, if you're watching, give me a thumbs up, please. I really appreciate it. Oh, you could either sit back and watch what's going on, or you can come in here and talk about depression. I will listen to you. Right, Dell will listen to you. Dell says he's been playing Borderlands 2 a lot, and I'm texting this female trying to help her. She has depression. Hmm. So she keeps busy dealing with depression. That's all I'll say. Yeah, because some of the stuff she is telling me is very personal. You hear that? That's her answering. She keeps busy to keep her mind off depression. You see, there's one. There's one thing. There is this other movie called River World. To me, it was long. The disc should be here. I didn't think it was that good, but there's just if you just want to, it's a chill out movie. I think I would say. I don't know. There's just some action parts, but man, me and my ex-wife saw this and it was like, eh. Hey Ken, what's up, man? Hey Ken, I don't know if I can ask you this, but do you struggle with depression? I'm glad to see you in the live stream, bro. It's the first time. I forgot what I called this Dexter the dinosaur. You want me to do more stuff? What's kind of hard for me is do stuff. I don't know. I'm diabetic and I actually go outside and throw the football around. I live out in the country. I got there's walking space in the back of my backyard a lot. 'Cause I live like I don't know, it's either half an acre, an acre. There's a ditch in the back. I like to there's like a long ditch that goes up through the area I'm at out in the country, and I can walk beside that ditch. I mean, I do the same. It just kind of sucks. It's always doing the same thing. Dell said I give away loot and stuff to people all the time, but days go nerve for sort of much. Busy not playing. So you're playing days more. Um, she says she's in denial. He's talking about he's talking about her ex being mean. Ken says, "Have you?" The ducks. No, not yet. I mean, I go. That's where I go to walk. It's a pretty cool place, right? Because it's a huge park. And it's funny they call them. I guess you guys would call them lakes, but in Spanish we call them resacas. It's kind of weird to call them lake because that's our community. I live in a like mainly everybody's Hispanic town because I live near the border near Mexico. And man, I'm running out of things to tell you. And yeah, there's ducks over there. There's like it has everything. It has the Saka Lakes, whatever. It has a park to go walking all the way around. Dude, it's like a mile or 2 miles or a mile and a half altogether. I'm gonna ask her, do you travel a lot? So you travel a lot? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of you saw the video that they didn't get scared to ducks. I'm really weird about that. Maybe they thought they were tough because they know they were big ducks. Somebody one time they didn't get mad at me, but they're like, "Can't you tell between geese and ducks?" I'm like, "No, for one thing, I can't see, and two, to tell you the truth, I think I am dumb enough where I can't even tell a geese from a duck." I think they were right because they were huge. Like not in this video, but there was another one in another town I did. Yeah, they were. They're big and they were black. Not to be racist. Mm. She says she's dating someone, so I'm gonna tell her that. I hope she does well with this guy. Look, Ken, is this the first time you go in my live stream? I haven't. If I haven't, I haven't seen it in a long time. Look, I go over movies. This is Better Off Zed. That's a movie about this couple is in a zombie apocalypse and they're stuck in their house. And the girl wants to try to go find help. And the guy's like, no, we're gonna stay here. And they're gonna be arguing about that. And they usually stay in the house. There's zombies all over the place. You should tell the other guy. I can't do that. I hope you something. Forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna tell her? I was actually gonna wish them Bexel up. She's like grandma. Not to be mean, but I'm not too much into grandma. But you never know. She's like that. Okay, what did Ken said? You should tell her to dump that other guy. It'll make her look assertive and dominant. She's. You don't want me to do the dominant thing. She's like that. Dude, you want to hear something funny? Because I'm a Christian. Ken, I don't know if you're, but I was like asking God, hey, send me the woman for me. You know what he said? He sent me two scammer women. They're trying to scam me. They're showing inappropriate photos of themselves. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. And they wanted one of them wanted money, and the other one didn't say that, but I knew they were a scammer because they stopped talking about it. Once I told them they were a scammer, and I need to do this tonight. I need to write down the words. Like I have it on the phone. Hopefully, it'll still be there because they might take it down. I don't know. But actually, it's funny. It's what the things that we're saying. Uh, I'll put up on a video. Let me see if I. You want to see if I have it right now? Hopefully, I don't lose her thing. Let's see. Here's one, but is it long? Oh God! Wow, it's actually a lot. Let me see. Where can I? I'll start here. She said, "It is one scammer." It says, "I'm single with one kid," and I said, "Why don't you want to text someone from your area?" She didn't want to text someone from her area. She's like, "Are you in Zhang?" Like, what Zhang? to chat. She says to chat privately, and I said I can. Okay, let's skip all this because it's just talking about me trying to get on Zang. She's like, "Can I see your picture?" I showed her my picture. She's like, "Are you there?" And she says, Can I see a clear picture of you?" I said, "I can't find the number." She wants me to get a number for Zang. Zang is some photo thing. Can I see a clear picture of you? You see, when they want a picture of you, they want to scam you. But the good thing is, I have no money. I'm not gonna give them information. I'm definitely not gonna give them my social, but I don't have money anyways. So that's the funny part. But they don't know that. And I said, I will send my picture. I said, you see what I'm doing? I ask you guys not to send your pictures to these scammers because they're gonna try to scam you for money. And it says, I know. I said, I know why. He says, if you didn't text me back, I would have lost your messages. I was having problems finding your messages. Okay, I found you on my friends list. I do like your pictures. Look, check this out. She's already asking me, can we meet? And I said, and I'm just messing around. So I said, yeah, but don't we live far away from each other? She says, yes, we'll live far away. I said, okay. She goes, but I love you. It is the first time I meet her, and she's already telling me, or online, she says, but I love you. She already says she's loving me. This is already a red flag. I just started talking to her. And I put, okay. And she says, can we meet? And I said, sure. What state do you live in? She already wants to meet me. And I put, so that's a red flag for scammers. She actually says, I'm on my way to send me your address. And I put okay because I already know she's scamming me. If I was younger, I wouldn't know any better, but I'm already older, so I already know what's going on. She's asking me, are you there? And then she gave me an inappropriate photo of her. She didn't have any clothing. I think we gotta watch out with YouTube. And then I swear I saw it, but I think she took it down. And then I put hi or something because we got, and she goes, do you love it? And then of the inappropriate picture, and I'm just messing around. I go, nice. I go, man, Facebook is full of scammers. That's what I said. I already know she's a scammer. I told her because I'm already for sure. And she says, and then I said, now I really feel alone because I'm already feeling alone and I'm being sent scammers and I don't need scammers, of course. She said, block me. And I go, okay. Because she already knows that I know she's a scammer. And I say, talking to another girl. I told her, this is the funny part. I go, talking to another girl, she's trying to scam me too. Yeah, I was talking to two scammers. Because another red flag, these women come and talk to you. Usually women are not like that. They usually don't come up to you, and even white women. And she says, I'm not a scammer and training to feel you busy. What is it? She said, and that doesn't even make sense. I'm not a scammer. I'm training to feel. She's trying to feel me out. And she's asking, I'm busy. And I go, okay. My apologies. I'm still screwing around. I go, why are you single? She says, I don't see a perfect man. And I said, didn't you? And then she goes, she's telling me I'm not a perfect man. I go, well, didn't you show me inappropriate pictures of yourself? Then I go, there's no perfect men out there. Nobody's perfect. It's true. I'm not perfect, but I can sweep you off your feet. I'm messing around with her. And she says, I'm trying to know you. She's trying to get to know me by sending me inappropriate pictures of her, nude pictures. And then listen to this. Check this out. I put, okay, what do you want to know about me? I like a woman's company. I want a woman that wants to be my best friend and be my everything. If you are the one for me, I want you to lie in bed at night and think of me. While miles away, I would think of you as well. I said, give me your hand and I will kiss it while I look into your eyes with happiness. Admire your beauty so much that I know the world does not deserve you. What do you think of me now? And she gave no response. So that was a scammer. And Ken is saying, hey, Del went asleep. What's up with that? There's a lot of red flags there. Yes, there's office. Okay, now I'm trying to go back to sleep. I'm gonna ask this girl what she's gonna do with her future. Do with your future. Oh, she's actually a lady. She's a grandmother. I can't call her a girl. Hey, Ken. I don't know really much about you, bro. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself if you don't mind? I know it's none of my business, but I'm asking. Like, for example, are you single, married? You know, and if any of you guys are watching, if you can hit the press the like button, I really appreciate it. I would like to know about Ken. He's been one of my biggest supporters and yet one of my biggest critics, right, Ken? Let's see what Ken will answer me. And Ken, if you don't want to tell me, then that's fine. Better Off Zed, where I was talking about it. It's a good little zombie film. They have a samurai sword, as you can see. It's crazy, man. They can only stay in the house and they can't leave because there's zombies outside. And at one point, they will. At least one of them's gonna make a break for it, and I think it's the wife. Masters of Terror. We got Jason H2O. We got Hellraiser Infernal. I did not like Hellraiser Infernal. The more Hellraisers they make, the worse they get. The first one's really good. Second is pretty good. The third is I like it, but after that, forget it. There's Dracula 2. These Dracula movies nowadays they really stink. I prefer the older ones. I like classic movies. That's just my cup of tea. Children of the Corn's pretty good. Here's a movie we got of Rescue Dawn. It's like a Vietnam film. It has these guys that are, I think they're pilots or something, or soldiers. They're probably pilots, and they're being held by their by Vietnamese soldiers. They're gonna try to escape. They will make a break for it, and it's really good. It actually, for me, the first time I saw it, it made me appreciate my life. Like these guys didn't have nothing, and they were tied up at night, and they were eating. They're almost starving, and it's a really good film. Hey, Ken, I really support you supporting my channel, you and Dale, man. I don't know what I'd do without you two. I don't know why, bro, but nobody wants to come in and talk about depression. One good thing I talk about depression, just talking about it's all you got to do. Mm, 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 mm. I would want to talk to her, this female, this woman, this poor lady. She's been through a lot. I do. It'd be nice to talk to her about depression and stuff. I look forward to it. Hey, you never know. Maybe she'll come out on the show. Right, Ken? I don't know, Ken. What are you doing, man? Here's Larry, the cable guy. Get her done. He's really funny. I really want to see his Tooth Fairy movie. Yeah, he's gonna play the Tooth Fairy, so that'd be really funny. Right, Ken? Right, guys? We got J. A. Romero's Diary of the Dead. It's a movie about these people. They're these college kids. They're making a movie in the middle of nowhere, and then a zombie apocalypse appears, and then they're gonna try to survive on the road. They're gonna need some supplies. They run into this place where I don't know why there's black people. They're surviving in some building or something or a garage, and they're gonna help them with supplies and everything. They're gonna be checkpoints. I think there's corrupted sheriffs and all that stuff. And it's a decent movie. I guess George A. Romero has a lot of zombie movies out there. And Ken was right. There was a lot of red flags, man. From Dust to Dawn, George Clooney, Quentin Tarantino. They're gonna kidnap a family in a trailer, and they're gonna end up heading on to Mexico. And they had just robbed a bank. George Clooney and Tarantino. Those are actor names. Their names in here is Stephen Ritchie, known to be. They're gonna go to some nightclub in Mexico to try to stay away from law enforcement. And it turns out that there's a lot of waitresses and bikers and all this stuff, and a lot of them are vampires. And they're gonna have to try to they're gonna try to survive the zombie apocalypse. Okay, I had asked her what she did. She's gonna do in the future. She says she's gonna be happy with her best friend. I'm gonna tell her I don't have any friends. It's not further from the truth. Not including you guys. I'm talking about real life friends I could see. I'm talking about her son. Oh, that's nice. And I tell her hopefully one day we could talk on the phone. Yeah, her and I have a lot to talk about. This is Killer Curses. I'll just go through these real quick. There's Venom. There's Dust Devil. Children of the Corn. Another Children of the Corn. Beneath the Mississippi. El Muerto. I haven't seen El Muerto. And The Final Patient. These movies are okay, but I do like the Children of the Corn ones. Final Patient and Beneath the Mississippi. I need to see those. Right, Ken? Right, Alberto? Moonstruck is a romance. You could say a romance comedy, but it's more romance to me. Jerry Nicholas Cage. It's just romance. They act like a bunch of Italians and stuff like that. Then they end up falling in love. He actually plays a jerk, but he falls in love with her. Supposedly, I don't know how he can fall in love with somebody so quick. Why does he fall in love? Why? Does he? They work in the same company. Okay, off she goes. Now you guys have my full undivided attention. Wow, we've already passed an hour. I'm gonna introduce myself, even though I think it's just Ken and me in here. Hey guys, my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer. Well, I don't say the Destroyer here. Well, my name's Alberto. Welcome to my Dating and Family Friends channel. Subscribe, like, and share, and comment if you like my videos. We are going over movies. I'm waiting for people to come in here and talk about depression. And Ken showed up, Dale showed up, so at least you guys showed up. And I like to thank them for coming in here, supporting the channel. And Ken seems to be getting a kick out of my videos. I think you probably seen most of my videos, huh, Ken? This is National Lampoon's Vacation with Chevy Chase. Pretty funny. He goes well with his family, and they go through all these adventures. I know. I like the part where they get lost in. They get lost in. I don't know, Baltimore or somewhere, and they're going to a black neighborhood, and they got lost, and they're in their white family station wagon, and they ask a pimp. He asked the pimp, "What's up, Holmes? Can you show me directions to the expressway?" And he goes, "F your mama." He's like, and then Chevy says, like, "Thank you very much." I like this movie. It's funny. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I saw this as a kid. Donatello. Let's see if I can remember the names. Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, Splinter, their sensei, and they have Shredder. It's a ninja guy. Shredder is a, and then that versus the Foot. They have all their adventures as them. And then some of they battle other bad guys as well. That's pretty funny. Cowabunga, dude. Starship Troopers 3, The Marauders. I kind of don't like this. I'm pretty sure it didn't make a lot of money at the theater. They probably what's it called, direct to home video, and I only like the beginning. Maybe I think she's supposed to play the girl from part one. I think she's prettier though. She's prettier than the girl from part one. Carmen was part one. I don't remember this girl's name, but Carmen doesn't come out. So I don't know why. Why did they put her in here? Maybe she didn't want to do the role. This is Lady Blood Fight. I don't remember much about it except she's fighting. I think it was an okay movie. This girl kicks butt. The movie's not in here, so I don't know where it's at. It looks like a B movie, but it was okay, I guess. I don't remember being all that thrilled about it. Dungeons and Dragons. Good cartoon. It's about some kids that they go into. It's a cartoon about some kids that go into a carnival ride, and for some reason it takes them into the to some mysterious world where it looks like the past because there's dragons and a dungeon master and all that. Well, if it's dungeon dragons, so that means they went to the past, and then they get all these powers. Cloak, an invisible cloak. The other one's a wizard. Somebody gets a really cool shield. The other guy has a bow and arrow, and the other girl has a staff. And then they have a little barbarian. The kid has a little barbarian. Has a big, like a club that's very powerful. It's nice. Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo, kind of a perverted movie, but it doesn't really show that much nudity. It has heart. It just talking about it does talk about male prostitution, so I guess it would not be considered for a child. Uh, we got Saturday Night Live, the best of Will Ferrell. It's actually pretty funny. The back right here, where he has the glasses, he has this, he's like talking with a little phone. We got this movie of Alexander the Great. It's not that great. Ha ha ha. It's an old film. I did not. There's an old 300. What's the last movie? The Will Ferrell? It's just Saturday Night Live with Will Ferrell, that one? Or the European Gigolo? The European Gigolo? There's also the Will Ferrell one, but it's not a movie. It's Saturday Night Live thing. And then it got Alexander the Great. This was just an old movie. I was not into Alexander the Great. It's just too old and it was just I think there is some good old movies, but not this one. And Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo, he's he plays a gigolo in European. He's gonna try to help his friend TJ. TJ is gonna be accused of murdering somebody, but TJ is innocent. And then they're gonna have to try to look for the murderer, and he's gonna have to go out with some prostitutes, to make a long story short, to find out who the murderer is. Is it this one? I'm gonna say more about it. Ken, just let me know and I'll talk more about it. Or if you have any questions about it. Here's Zombex. I want to do a movie review to tell people that I don't like this movie. I cannot tell people not to like a movie because I will get red flagged like last time where I said told people not to watch something. I got in trouble. So I learned that. And then the other day, I Ken, did you see it about the mouse? That I got red flag for that movie. Remember the video about the mouse in my house? The mouse in my house. I got red flagged for it. So, and I don't know, right? I didn't say I was gonna harm the mouse. I took the mouse. I was saying I was taking the mouse out of my house, and I still got in trouble for it. I think I got in trouble because I was talking bad about YouTube. And then I even said the mouse was gonna sue me. What's my favorite movie? Uh, it's a tie, but if I had to pick one, I would say Return of the Living Dead. It's a 1985 film. Let me see if I can find the picture. That's one. That's not the original poster though. Return of the Living Dead. But I want the original poster. Where's the original poster at? There it is. Return of the Living Dead. That's my favorite meal. That's my favorite movie. And it's tied. Well, and then it was this would have been my other favorite movie. Wait, didn't I bring it out a while ago? I think I have it right here. There it is. Hold on, let me show you. This could have been my favorite movie, but I mean, they were tied. But you told me, you asked me what was my favorite one. From Dusk Till Dawn. Here I have the movie here. I have the other one too. I just don't have it with me. But I showed you the screen of it, the Return of the Living Dead. I guess this will be my part two movie. I love it. George Clooney and have you seen From Dusk Till Dawn? And they actually have three parts, but the first one is my favorite. Ken says, "I bet that makes wishes it could return from the dead." Yeah. Moving on. Unless Ken has more comments, which I don't mind answering, or questions. This is a big box horror. It has Carnival of Souls, The Last Man on Earth, Like It, White Zombie, It's Okay, The Bad's Alright, Chambers of Horror. Don't remember the Chambers of Horror. Carnival of Souls, I thought it's like a ghost movie. It's kind of boring. Carnival of Souls, Last Man on Earth, White Zombie, The Bat, and Chamber of Horrors. Let's see what movies are in here. Carnival of Souls. Well, no, it's The Bat, Chamber of Horrors, The Last Man on Earth, White Zombie. These are old. Some of these are very old movies. White Zombie's very old. The Bat is old. The Bat has a that Lugosi guy, the first Dracula in the first Dracula film. Not including Nosferatu. The Last Man on Earth is with Vincent Price. It's pretty decent. Chambers of Horrors. All right, let's go with let's check it out. A Chinese film. I think Clark. I'm sorry, Ken. Are you still here? Or you left, bro? Are you still here, Ken? This Shaolin Iron Claw. It's a Chinese movie. I think Ken left because it says that nobody's in here. This is mixed up when this. I shouldn't even be putting this WWE because I don't like WWE. I mean, I'll watch it, but I don't like to. I don't an NWA supporter, although the old NWA. There's a new NWA. I'm not too. It's okay, I guess. I can see it, but I don't know. Get this out of here. Ken, are you in here, brother? Or did you leave? Sometimes it says zero, whatever. There's the Three Stooges. I'm not gonna go through this, but it's pretty funny because I can't even read the back. It doesn't really have the episodes. That's a root beer. All right, I think Ken left. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You guys, thanks for watching. We want to get more depressed people in here. I don't think I got any today. I don't think Ken is depressed or Dell. I had texting somebody with depression. All right, so I will see you guys. Ken or Dale forgot to give me a like, but if you're still watching, it's not too late to give me a like. I really appreciate it. You guys, for dating, family, friends, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna leave you with this. The world will never be a perfect place, but we can all make it better. Till next time, my name is Alberto. And from the whole casting crew, Shark and Pac-Man and the Minion, I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching if you watched.